Come on in. We're going to do a quick video in regards to the young ladies talking about the industry and what's been going on in regards to the industry. So, we're going to do a quick video and hot topics, trending topics. So, we're going to talk Kiki and Young Miami, how her and um, what's going on with their group. So, I'll let them explain. So, let me just do a few things over here. Um, we're gonna do a few different clips, so then we're gonna get to everything. Let me see, did I do it? Let me see. No, it didn't. Hold on one second. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let me see if this is going to. So behind the scenes, there's a lot of buttons we have to push, a lot of things we have to do. So I'm just trying to get it ready. But let's go ahead and play the disclaimer. That way, it allows people ever to want to come in, and let's get to it. So thanks for tuning in to Let's Talk About It Media 21. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and please share if you care. What are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about what's on Instagram, what's on Twitter, what's going on in the news around the world. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is use permitted by a copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged, in our opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. And don't forget, the Cash App is Let's Talk About It Media. And have a great day. Stay positive, stay focused. Okay, so we're going to talk about what Kiki Palmer um, was talking about on her podcast. So, congratulations to Kiki Palmer for having a podcast. Let's go there. And many people are finding a way to do podcasts. As you notice, there's a lot of famous people that are doing podcasts because they're finding that it's some good money. Starting a podcast, doing a podcast, if things are going on and they're actor or singer, they could do a podcast and definitely try and, make some money and just talk with famous people like minded or like themselves. So hold on one second. I gotta save that. Gotta save that for later. Save that. Okay. We're going we're going to get to the clip. Oh. So, did you guys even know that Kiki Palmer had a podcast? Have you been paying attention or you haven't been paying attention? We're going to get to the video clip as I go through stuff. I'm saving it. Okay. So, if you didn't know that there was some stuff that was going on months and months ago, and people were reacting and people were wondering if it was real or not. Now, we understand Young Miami was dating Diddy. She unfollowed him. So, of course, people were concerned about the group and what was going to happen in regards to the group. Let's get to the next clip.
And then it's just like it happened, and it was stupid, and it's done. It's over with, and now it's funny to both of us. Now it's hilarious to both of us. Now it's just a funny thing in time to us. Like, I can't believe you. Yeah, you guys handled it really, really well. I just, like I said, I feel like when we do speak on it, and whatever happened, if we ever speak on it, she should be able to tell her side or how she feel, or like, because we both were dead ass wrong. It wasn't no right person in that situation, and I feel like that's just something that we should talk about as adults, like, because it's a key now. Like, it's very funny. Like, when I think about it, I can't believe it. And she texted me the other day about something, and because you know me, I always be just, and I was like, oh girl, I forgot that was the day we was arguing. Like, and I think you are.
So, people were saying that did the group would the group have lasted if she wasn't involved, if Young Miami wasn't involved with the diddler? Girl groups, some we got to be real. Girl groups don't last though. We got to be real with that for sure.
Because what nobody on the internet is saying, because they just blew on the internet. And if I try to explain myself, I'm wrong. I never met a group of people that, no matter what you say, they already have it programmed in their brain of who you are, the internet, what you mean. So it's just like, after a while, it became like white noise. Like, you're gonna say it. It's annoying when it's gonna be said, but I just don't think that should hold us back from being individuals. That's why I'm so proud of where we at right now. Yeah. And be able to be ourselves, step out. And they're gonna always compare us because we are a girl group. But yeah, at the end of the day, what really matters is your real life and what you're doing in real life and where you're going. It's always gonna be people on the internet talking because they're always on the internet. But you have to remember, some people that's just not on the internet. Right? They're not on the internet. Literally, I tell people it's never.
So she really don't cover the relationship part of it. She only, and which we can respect. She only talk about their situationship. Next clip. So would the group have made it if she never dated who she dated? And I don't think she really has said much about that, but we do know Young Miami has unfollowed, didn't he? So we're going to generally talk about this, and I'm not going to play the clip. It's basically being said the comedian Gary Owen revealed if he ever has said the N word. As we know, Gary Owens has been one of those comedians who spoke about the culture because he was married to an African American woman. He's now no longer married to an African American woman. And recently he went on Shannon Sharp. Was it last month? And he talked about the industry. He talked about not having a relationship with his older children. He hasn't really seen or sat down or talked with them in almost 3.5 years, 3.5 years, almost 4 years. And Gary Owen was like, well, what happened? Why? He said the divorce, he cheated, and his kids are with the mom. They're on their mom's side. And we get that. He was like, I can understand if I wasn't a good dad and I wasn't there and I was supportive. But as we know, comedians travel. They travel, they travel, and things happen on the road. And he's basically saying, have I ever said it? Not maliciously, but if I'm in the radio, I mean, if I'm listening to the radio, I'll look off to the right, I'll look off to the left, and I might sing that song. But I'm looking to make sure nobody's next to me so they can hear the tune and then they see me say the word. I don't know. Some people give Gary a pass, some don't. He has been a comedian that's been around for a long time. He's been in Think Like a Man. He said he still hangs out with a lot of those guys. He said, of course, that movie helped his career. He also talked about, him not crossing over. All these phone calls. Jesus. Okay, Jesus Pete. He talked about, some comedians have been able to get Netflix specials and he has not been able to. And he talks about that. Like they need to broaden who's getting the specials. But it's like he said that if he is not willing to cross over, then he knows he may not get that special. So we're hoping that as he was on Shannon Sharp, has it boosted his career? Is he going to get more movie roles? Is he going to get more things? Because now he's out there. People are not forgetting. A lot of people are trying to get on Shannon Sharp show for sure to boost their career conversation. I mean, some people have had a lot to say about Shannon Sharp, but many people feel that some people feel that they don't want him to succeed. They have comments about him, the things that he say. They don't like that people are going on telling their truth. But it's interesting to me that if you can have a podcast and it you want it to do well, why can't you support Shannon Sharp in regards to his show doing well? Shannon Sharp numbers are like no other. Shannon Sharp numbers, when he did the Cat Williams special, he had, the last time I checked, it was either 54 million or 64 million. Let's see. It was and he was so happy. He said he made more money in regards to the Cat Williams video than he made in the NFL. Could you imagine? One video you made more money with Cat Williams than you made in the NFL? Baby, that's some loot. That's some loot. And then I guess recently somebody was saying, let's see, somebody was saying that I think Joe Button was going in on Shannon Sharp. But yeah, I'm not going to play that video. Let's see. In regards to the Cat Williams video, it made over 68 million views. That's crazy. I'm going to pop this in. In regards to that video, 68 million views. I remember waking up one day and it was on. And I was like, no, I can't with Cat. I can't listen to this again. And then remember, he did the interview with Ray J. That trended. That did well. But Shannon's been out here. He been doing the doggone thing. And at first he was concerned about leaving, you know, the show he was on several years ago, but his podcast is doing well. Let me see. Um, okay, people got to be respectful in the comments. I don't know. There was a comment that's being held for review. What are people saying? You guys got to be respectful in the comments. Um, got to be respectful in the comments. You got to be respectful in the comments. Right now, we're doing hot topics, trending topics. Um, yeah. So, are you surprised that Gary Owens sometimes sings the different songs? Let's say it that way. Are you guys surprised that Gary Owens sings and sometimes he'll say it by himself? Does Gary Owen get a pass? Does Gary Owen get a pass? Yes or no? Or are you guys upset that he does say it? Bum. Anthony called him a bum. Yeah. I want to play the clip, but if it's copywritten, I don't want to get a strike or I don't want to have a problem. But yeah, we've had a lot of people that's been questioned about saying the word, not saying the word, getting a pass, not getting a pass, you know. And then some cultures, some of the African American culture, they still say it. You got to remember Kylie had given Jordan a cake that said the N word, which is concerning. Which is concerning. Be respectful in the comments, you guys. I don't put up with disrespect. I don't. It's not okay to go on your own page. Do you have a page? Go on your own page. I will not put up with disrespect at all. Remove and go away. I'm having a great blessed day. I don't know what kind of vibe you're on, but it's okay. God is good. He really is. He really is. I don't know who you are, but removing your comments and go away. Have a good day. Okay, well, if you have one, why are you on here? What does your page look like? Do you have a page or no? It's all good though. So all your comments have been removed and blocked. So just go away. But anyway, what is the next topic we're going to talk about? So this is a sad situation that happened. This video I will play. This clip I will play. And we're going to let the news tell us what happened. Let's see. Yep, it's past 10 minutes.
With a deadly shooting in Soho, the 31-year-old victim gunned down early this morning outside several luxury stores, and now police are trying to figure out if it was a random or targeted attack. We'll turn these over to Fox 5's Lisa Evers. She's live at the scene in Soho. Now, Lisa, we're hearing that you have some new information about this victim.
Yes, we do, Natasha, Bianca. We've had the name of the victim since early this morning. However, we did not release it. According to the law, we wait for the family to be notified and to be notified that that's happened from the NYPD, which has just confirmed the name. The victim of this terrible shooting here in Soho at around 5:15 this morning here on Green Street has been identified as 31-year-old Javier Osorio Mejia. He is from Bayonne, New Jersey. He is the father of a 2-year-old baby. And also, as we are learning hour by hour, he is a very, very well-known figure in the sneaker world, connected to athletes, connected to hip-hop artists, connected to other celebrities, A-list.
Again tonight with a deadly shooting in Soho. The 31-year-old victim gunned down early this morning.
Celebrities, and so they have been coming out. Some of the people have been coming out here mourning their loss. Now, what detectives have told us and what sources have been telling us all day is that the shooter fired at him, and then they made their getaway in a black SUV, but they left his cash, which was all over the sidewalk, as well as a brand new Range Rover behind. Green Street in Soho, usually known for swank shops and luxury lofts, turned into a deadly crime scene crisscrossed with police tape early Tuesday morning. Sources with direct knowledge of the investigation tell Fox 5 that the victim was shot 3 times in his right leg, at least one of those bullets piercing his thigh. He was rushed to Bellevue, but did not survive.
When all the shops and everyone clears out sort of after like 7 p.m., I don't know what happens down here. I'm sorry, I'm just like looking over there.
Celebrities, and so they have been coming out. Some
the blood, that's terrible.
NYPD detectives and crime scene investigators.
Trigger warning for anyone that's concerned. But yeah, there's the video regarding that. So RIP, it's sad that this actually happened. It's sad that this is going on in the world. It's sad that we're still in a society that's taking people out. You wouldn't want anybody to take out one of your family members. But they say that there's a lot going on in New York, everybody. So you definitely need to be safe. Okay, so people have actually been talking about Kandi. And when I say people have been talking about Kandi, we're talking about the conversation she had in regards to what she had to say about Kenya. I was surprised that Kandi's views on what she said about Kenya, I was surprised she said it. And what I mean in regards to people sometimes don't like what happens on reality shows, but y'all continue to watch. Y'all continue to give them the views. So why are you surprised that people are doing XYZ? That's not a good answer, Kandi. What's being alleged about Kenya should have never happened. She should have been smart enough to know you can't show different things on a show. You got to be respectful at all costs. Let me see if I can find it or if I saved it. But yeah, many people are calling Kandi out.
Aren't you glad that you ain't there this season? How good this shit. They threatening to shoot me. I don't think that ever happened on the track. What? And you know, but Cynthia's like, okay, once the show actually airs, she said, I'm gonna miss it then. I don't miss it so much now. And realistically, I do see stuff and I'm like, why they doing that? Like, I don't like the fact that they suspended Kenya. I know a lot of people's like, she shouldn't have shown that. But this is housewives. Like, how many times we done did something that you think somebody shouldn't do? So who made the rules? Like, why y'all all of a sudden got such an issue with somebody doing something crazy to somebody? Like,
All right.
if it was in the public, if it was in the internet, and the girl came at her, it's like, okay, well, that was the rule.
People are like, Kandi, even though if the girl came at her, there's no right. You got to know right from wrong. You got to know what you should and should not be doing.
People's like, she shouldn't have shown that. But this is housewives. Like, how many times we done did something that you think somebody.
And then this is the caption that she's talking about. Kandi Burr stopped taking, I don't know if I can say the item she stopped taking, but many people have been talking about their journey in regards to the weight loss. Many people have been talking about it. But right now we're talking about Kandi and Kenya because everyone knows that Kenya was recently let go, fired, suspended, and there was an announcement made. So let's continue with the video.
A lot of people's like, she shouldn't have shown that. But this is housewives. Like, how many times we done did something that you think somebody shouldn't do? So who made the rules? Like, why y'all all of a sudden got such an issue with somebody doing something crazy to somebody? Like, if it was in the public, if it was in the internet, and the girl came at her, it's like, okay, well, that was the rule. You get to choose how she come back. So I just wasn't feeling all of that. But hey, we'll see when it come on TV.
Yeah, everybody's so sensitive now, everything.
Yeah.
And I just knew with bringing Kenya back, it was going to keep like the little drama going.
Yeah.
And she's needed. Like,
I totally agree.
She kept it going all right.
Yeah, she never did. Now they have to be But, you know, and I would say this, being a person that has been there, it be a lot of people on the show who be trying to protect their image, so they'll say stuff off camera.
So, Kandi, housewives, why ain't there no more?
So there's that. Kandi's talking about her weight loss journey. Kandi's talking about coming off and not taking anything for that. She's thinking about going back to high. Now, this is the biggest thing. You got to consult with your doctor. I can't tell people what to take, what not to take, but many people that are taking this, they're looking extremely thin. They're looking extremely skinny. And I think it's different for everybody. We look at Sharon Osbourne. We look at Chloe. She's lost a lot of weight. We look at Kim. She lost a lot of weight.
Kandi and I are so excited to chat with you.
We're going to listen to the first clip.
Legs, hips, and body for quite some time, but now you're really getting into your fitness game. You're up in the ante with this Hydroxy Cup partnership. Tell us what your goals are here with this.
Well, my ultimate goal is to basically lose 20 pounds, to get back to where I was last year overall, you know, but I would love to overall lose 30 so that I can be into my 130s. Like, I have this joke. I haven't weighed 130 something since I was 30 something. It's been years since I felt like I was just kind of like real, like slim and trim, you know, slim thick as I like to call it. You know, it's been a minute, and I just was.
So now that she's not on Housewives, she's still out there doing interviews, doing promo. I think the group is on tour.
Kandi and I are so excited to.
Next clip.
Now, mind you, I was already 10 pounds over my desired weight at the top of the year. But then when I stopped, you know, when I announced that I was not going to do the Housewives anymore, I was like eating dessert every day, taking trips, just living it up. And before I knew it, I was like 170 some pounds. Yeah. And it was not cute. And on my birthday, my husband, he posted a little video of me, and the people made a comment, like, oh, Kandi gained weight. And that was it for me. At that point, I was like, okay, you know, something about turning 48, I was like, I definitely want to live my best life, but I want to be one of those chicks that always, you can never tell my age by the way I look. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
You were telling us that you also tried Ozempic for a hot second, Kandi. Yeah. What did or didn't you like about it? What was that?
Like the videos, you guys come in. Like the videos, you guys come in.
I tried it. Good, living good.
like eating dessert every day, taking trips, just living it up. And before I knew it, I was like 170 some pounds. Yeah. And it was not cute. And on my birthday, my husband, he posted a little video of me, and the people made a comment. Like, oh, Kandi gained weight. And that was it for me. At that point, I was like, oh,
So yeah, we're used to her being on camera and she wanted to keep her look a certain way. So now that she's not on camera and then Todd posted a picture and said something. So women don't like that.
by the way I look. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It was like Son of Girls that
Next
I
clip.
knew and seen. I mean, I think Marlo talked about it on our reunion that year. And I saw so many people that were trying it and they was losing weight. So I was like, okay, I'm going to try this. And I didn't lose any weight. I didn't lose any weight. And everybody kept trying to say, oh, something must be wrong. Oh, you need a higher dosage. Oh, this, oh, that. And, my doctor was like, I don't know what the problem is. I'm not seeing this in other people. But over time, I did have one or two other friends that were having that same thing. Like, it didn't curb my appetite. I know some people like, oh, I can't eat. Not me. I was eating appetizer, regular meal, and dessert. Okay? It didn't stop anything for me. So you can look at my timeline and see, like, from last summer to this summer, you saw I gained. I didn't lose anything. So I was like, it doesn't work for everybody. And it's okay. Like, for the people, it was like Son of Girls.
And I can't call it. We've noticed that the industry, and when you go back and look at my video, what Cat Williams had to say about people on that, he had a lot to say, and he's like, is tearing Hollywood up. But we've noticed that it does work for some and don't work for others. And the normal people, I'm gonna say, for people that are saying that it's not working for them, have announced it. It's like, I tried it, it's not working for me. I increased my dose, it's not working for me. But a lot of people should consult with their doctor and continue to consult with their doctor about what is going on with them, because for some it's affected them. Now, what was it? Either this month or last month, Oprah Winfrey was in the hospital. She's lost a lot of weight. She's lost a lot of weight. And of course, Gail had mentioned that she wouldn't be doing an interview because she was hospitalized for whatever was going on with her stomach. So I would just tell people, just be careful. Consult with your doctor, be careful. Some are saying that they have had or possibly could have concerns with their stomach. So I'm not a doctor. I can't tell you what to take, what not to take, but we see that the industry, some of the women are looking scary skinny for sure. But I wanted to do the quick video. I have some stuff I have to take care of. But I appreciate everyone else that's in the comments being kind. Sometimes people wake up and they're in a bad mood. That's on you, dude. Go do you over there. Be respectful. You should never call a woman that. You should always be respectful. Do you talk to your girl like that? Do you disrespect your girl like that? It's sad when there's time when I get that kind of stuff. It's just that they're not happy within themselves. And then if they can tell that you're happy within yourself and it doesn't bother you, that almost bothers them even worse. Who comes onto a page? Why are you here? Why are you on people's pages being rude? That's just rude. Do you go to TMZ and talk like that? Do you go to Neighborhood Talk and talk like that? This is something that we do. You don't know what I do outside of this. You don't know if I'm about to get up and get dressed and go do something else at 4 or 5 o'clock. You don't know what I do. So for you to be rude, that's just saying who you are. It doesn't say who I am. Everybody talks hot topics, trending topics. Are you on everybody's page saying that and doing that? People are just weird. So thanks for being here, everyone. Have a blessed day. Focus on healthy, safe relationships. Be around people that's loving, kind, and respectful. Bye.